If my heart still pumping, I'ma keep
What's up, guys? I'm so excited it's your girl Key, being your key to success, keeping you blessed and stressing motherfucking less. You already know what's up. This is actually a big change for me. We started from Key's Corner. Now we're at the amazing Indie Jams. We in a step up. I'm so excited to share this journey with you with Mindful Melodies. I have so many great people that I'm going to be talking to. We're going to be starting great conversations. So we're just going to get right into it. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Kiara Moore, also known as Kiara Lene. I'm a videographer. I'm an artist. I do a little bit of event planning as well. I have and wear a lot of different hats, so I'm definitely excited to put on my host hat, sparking conversations. And I had a question, actually, what made me want to start this show. For a while, I've definitely been interested in like mental health, and kind of like just having conversations with people and talking about things that they're not necessarily comfortable with. Because a lot of people don't know, mental health really does stem in my family. With my grandmother's side, she's definitely into like schizophrenia and stuff like that. And then on my dad's side, they had like bipolar, depression and stuff heavily. So mental health really means a lot to me, as far as like getting people understanding of like stigmas, breaking those stigmas, and people getting comfortable with like not being okay. Like, it's okay to not be okay all the time. So if y'all want to cry, have a place to feel safe, this is it. Mindful Melodies, we starting the journey. So the next question is, do I think that people care about their mental health as much as they should? I know for me, I'm always like preaching to the people, mental health is so important. And then like I go home and cry in my bed and then like don't do anything in a healthy way. But I definitely think it's important to like really actively care about your mental health, because like we're getting older. Life is getting harder, so we have to figure out ways and successful strategies and just things for us to like find a way to get out of our own things that we're going through, because nobody else is going to come and save the day and kind of like help us through our situations. So we have to be the one to kind of like help our childhood selves, and just like, be the voices for ourselves that we were afraid to be. So yeah, I definitely want to not keep it too long. I want to switch it up a little bit and do like a little bit of a self-love test for myself. I also want to ask the future interviewees I'm going to have, if they feel comfortable doing the self-love test as well. But it's just like a couple questions, basically, asking myself and other people if they have, some things that they feel comfortable about. So the first one is, you live in the moment and you enjoy small things. I think I do kind of enjoy small things, but living in the moment, no. I definitely don't live in the moment, and I struggle with living in the moment. So if you guys don't live in the moment, take time to like enjoy the small things, like even waking up, going outside, and just like taking in the air. Like that, nature is beautiful. So definitely take in the small things. You surround yourself with good people and have enough strength and self-awareness to know when to let go of healthy relationships. I do surround myself with good people. I definitely didn't before, especially coming down from Maryland, going to Florida. I feel like now, like, I'm around all ambitious people, all people who like know what they want and where they want to go. So I think it's definitely important to like surround yourself with the type of people that you want to be like, or even if it's like, even if you're not the best one in the room, you don't want to be the best one in the room. You want to surround yourself with people who are going to make you better. So that's definitely something that I try to do. You take responsibility for your actions. I definitely think I'm the type of person to take as much responsibility as possible. I know, when you do wrong things, they don't always feel good. So like, all right, I was wrong in that situation, but I have no problem with doing so. So I do take responsibility for my actions. You don't compare yourself to others. I definitely try not to compare myself to others a lot, especially being an artist and a photographer. It could be hard, like seeing people on social media and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, I wish that was me sometimes. But no, like we're all on our own journeys. We all have our own things that we're doing. So like, don't ever feel like knocked off what anybody else got going on, because like you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So just keep doing you. But I'm not going to bore you guys with my life when we have so many great interviewees coming on. We're actually just going to listen to a couple tunes and then get right into our next artist. So we'll take it away and be right back.
Tyler made a beat. Tyler made a beat.
Why'd you act so awfully? Everything I gave you when you act like you can't talk to me. Opened up my heart to you. Why'd you have to toss me? We had something special. Are you just too blind to see? I have good intentions, or is it just too good to be? We could've moved mountains, or baby you're too good for me. Lost our souls along the road. Now I have to set you free. Argued every day and we can't agree to disagree. Said some harsh things and them shits felt so real to me. Wanted to grow up with you and maybe start a family. Couldn't get our shit together. Don't know how to squash the beef. We're so stressed out, we smoke just to feel the ease. Ain't no saying sorry, now I don't want no apology. I appreciate it though, when you said you'd ride for me. But now it's clear to see that you never die for me. And since you're not here now all I got is me. Do you feel love often wasted in your toxins? Felt it when you walked in, now I just can't block it. Do you feel love often wasted in your toxins? Felt it when you walked in, now I just can't block it. You were never there for all those nights I cried in peace. Even kept you in my prayers, I wish you never lied to me. Pray to love my soul to keep, but these scars they run too deep. I got so used to you, now I don't know how to sleep. Wish I never met you when I say that shit honestly. Always seen it coming, man I had a prophecy. False truths, I believed you, and them broken promises. Always seen the good in you, guess we're just too opposite. Do you feel love often wasted in your toxins? Felt it when you walked in, now I just can't block it. Do you feel love often wasted in your toxins? Felt it when you walked in, now I just can't block it. Wasted in your toxins. Felt it when you walked in, now I just can't block it. Do you feel love often wasted?
Everybody say everybody say they proud of me. Don't tell me you proud of me until you see 100,000 sitting right beside of me. I don't want no pass up on my back or no cookies to a nigga try and book me for more than a nigga's salary. I'm in a different bracket when it come to niggas rapping, so I'm charging for these bars like I'm plugging in a battery. And I got a blessing like I sneeze, and I'm locked inside the studio. Why can't I go outside? Cause I got allergies, got dreams and aspirations. I be cutting up on every beat, no lacerations. Bitch, my name is Vada, letters, not abbreviations. If you hanging with the ops, you guilty by association. I can't go outside, I gotta make it. Any pig nigga in the wake is turning bacon. Flight from LAX, I'm out to go to Ronald Reagan. Sneaky nigga hang around some G's. He a Freemason, quick be playing ball off the purple, he think he a raven. Could make my family rich just from rapping over beats. Remember eating kids' cuisines and now it's lobster mac and cheese. I ain't never want a handout, now these niggas saying please. I want that color and then start it up, don't even need a key. Honestly, can't too many niggas really fuck with me. When it come to bars, it's really hard for you to handle me. You niggas frauds and you don't live the shit that you keep trying to preach. If you don't even got a car, then why the fuck you in the streets? They say they proud of me. Don't tell me you proud of me until you see me talking with a Grammy right beside of me. Don't tell me you always knew that I was gonna make it and I was gonna be a star. Cause nigga, you don't do astrology. I'm always on a mission to the cheese. Only time you gotta stick is if you eatin' Japanese. See, it's heartless mafia and we don't talk to no police. I could never be a witness, that shit hotter than a fleece. Nigga, please, say they proud of me. Don't tell me you proud of me until I'm getting paid, because my lyrics are astonishing. Don't tell me you proud of me until it's at the point where I'm not even keeping track of all this shit that I'm accomplishing. I manifest a life to put my niggas in a mansion. I'm mixing up the vans for $1,300 fashion. I'm fucking on your bitch and she keeps saying use a hash, but I took her on vacation. Now we skiing out of Aspen. Everybody say they proud of me. Don't tell me you proud of me until I got 100,000 sitting right beside of me. I don't want no passive on my back or no cookies, so a nigga try and book me for more than a nigga's salary. I'm in a different bracket when it come to niggas rapping, so I'm charging for these bars like I'm plugging in a battery. And I got a blessing like I sneezed and I'm locked beside the studio. I cannot go outside cause I got allergies, got dreams and aspirations, nigga. Va.
What's up, guys? We are back. First, I definitely forgot to mention next month, well, literally in a couple of days, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month is next month in July. So definitely talk to your male friends, talk to your fathers, talk to your uncles. Definitely check in with them and make sure that they are straight, because they don't get enough love out here. Us as women don't get enough love either sometimes, but definitely we gotta look out for each other. But we have an amazing guest, so please introduce yourself. Let us know who you are.
Hello everybody, my name is Nia Ashay.
Yes. So where are you coming from? How are you doing today? Just kind of let us know a little bit about yourself.
Transparently speaking, y'all, I'm a little nervous. I'm not even gonna lie. This is my first interview ever. Probably not ever, but my first official interview, especially on a radio show. So I feel very nervous, but I'm also very grounded and very grateful for the opportunity. I was born and raised here in Orlando. What else did you ask me?
Let's kind of relax a little bit. I'm going to do like a little word association game, and you just tell me like the first thing that comes to your head. Okay, red.
Chakra.
Chocolate.
Good.
TV show.
Scandal.
Happy.
Mood.
Sleep.
Love it.
Food.
Spaghetti.
Ooh, spaghetti.
Love
You
spaghetti.
making spaghetti?
I do. When I like to cook, I do like spaghetti. That's definitely a core childhood memory for me. Like my mom's spaghetti, no M&M, always busting every time.
Okay, I'm gonna do 3 more.
Okay.
Animal.
Dog.
Triangle.
Obtuse.
Yellow.
Flower.
Okay. How do you feel now? This is a little.
I feel a little
calm you
better.
down.
I appreciate that because again, you know me, so
Yes,
definitely grateful.
Okay, so I know that you're into dancing, singing, and writing. Where did the creative aspect kind of come from? Did you have other people in your family who was into the creative side of things as well?
Most definitely. I definitely attribute my creative side to my mom's side of the family. Very musically inclined. My mother, she's a writer as well, so that influenced me growing up. Dancing, I did that when I was younger. Something that I definitely wish I would have done more in my childhood. but had the experience of doing ballet, I believe jazz type of dance, hip hop, things like that. And then in the church, getting into praise dancing as well. And then, yeah, as far as writing goes, I've always loved to write. Journaling was always, again, big for me in my childhood. Just being able to express myself through words. Because sometimes doing that verbally, it don't always be computing. But when I get a pen and some paper, like, it definitely flows a lot easier for me. So
what's up with that? Do you think it's like you have time to kind of like think on what you want to say, or it's just like it's kind of like a safe space type thing? Not like you're in a room, but like you're just there with the pen and paper. You're at one. Do you feel like kind of that a little bit?
I would say because a lot of times my brain moves faster than my actual mouth does. Being able to write, that is like a flow state for me, if that makes sense, you know. I've definitely gotten a lot better at communicating, especially being able to effectively communicate and like articulate myself and get my point across, especially without having to care about the other person's perception, which I think a lot of times is what makes it easier for me to write, especially when it comes to journaling, because there, like, I don't have to worry about what anybody's going to think, what anybody's going to say. It's just me and my thoughts, you know?
I can definitely second that one, because I remember meeting you at Hippie Hideout. Like, your energy was like so infectious. I feel like you're definitely a people person. You're definitely great at just like communicating, making people feel comfortable. Do you have like, was it always like that growing up, or you kind of like had to grow into that?
No, definitely it's always been like that. I've always been a people person. I love people, love getting to know people. And I would say one of the many things that God has blessed me with is the gift of compassion. I used to think having a big heart was a blessing and a curse. Right. However, now I see it as a blessing, because the love that I do give out, especially now that I've learned how to reciprocate that for myself first and foremost, it makes it easier for me to be able to extend that to other people. But yeah, I've always been compassionate, always loved helping people. Now where I am and having realized that it's about being able to balance helping others and again making sure that I'm helping myself first and foremost, so that I can be as effective as possible, you know. Being of service is definitely, I feel like, part of my core mission in this life.
You're definitely going to be helping us with some good vibes too, with your playlist curation that you have coming up. Can you tell us a little bit about that, like dates when we can expect the drop or anything soon?
I don't want to put a date on it. I have to do the cover art. The playlist is done. I actually ran through it fully today as I was getting ready.
By the way,
and you listened to it?
Yes, heavy shaking, everything. Yes.
So yeah, I've listened to it, and I feel like the songs that are on there is set, so now I just got to do the cover art. Don't have a date yet, but playlist curation is something that I've stepped back into. I believe I started getting into it in like 2016, 2017, just as a way to be able to express myself. I feel like if it's not through words, it's always through the music. Fell off from that and then got back into playlist curation this year. And so with the first playlist that I'm dropping, it's called Pussy Talk. And it's a playlist that's for all the ladies, you know. It's definitely giving women's empowerment, sexual liberation, and also freedom. When I took a step back and really took like a greater scope and looked at not only the songs that I have on the playlist, but also how I arranged it, because everything that I do is very intentional, it's really an ode and a testament to womanhood as a whole. And it's honestly a glimpse, I should say, into my journey of womanhood, how I've discovered what it means to be a woman, you know. I don't want to get too much into it. I feel like I need to type up a little think piece, but yeah, it's definitely fire, first and foremost, and I feel like a lot of women will be able to connect to it, no matter where it is that they are on their journey, you know.
Womanhood, so let's talk about it. Well, first I have a question for you. Do you think like the women and the ladies that are represented just in general right now are like the best ones for like the little girls out there, because like, you know, we have Maya Angelou, or just very influential people who are like doing good things in the community. Do you feel like that we have that nowadays?
I would say I'm not sure, because I guess like on a large scale, if you want to talk about like celebrity culture and things like that, you could say yes and no. I don't necessarily believe in looking to the celebrities as a source of guidance, so to speak, because at the end of the day, they're still human.
Right.
They're just on a platform, a higher platform, you know. I've definitely honed in on looking at the community, the leaders within our own communities, even if it's just within your home, you know. So yeah, I would say I'm not really sure. But with that being said, actually, we're just going to leave it at that. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it can be hard, especially for me. Like, I'm so glad to have had like a lot of just powerful women just around. I mean, I know I am around a lot of guys, but just like you and just other females that I've been able to come across, definitely are just like taking on that role of like big sister, or just like motherly, just definitely helping me navigate just like how to be an adult, because it can be hard sometimes. So is there like a lesson that kind of like stuck by you that you kind of like keep as you growing up, and that you would just want to leave to like your little sister, just like a younger?
It's actually a piece of advice that I got from one of my brothers, one of my best friends. Shout out to T, aka T Gon Juk. He put me onto the perspective of grace and space. And I think if I would have heard those words 10 years ago, I ain't gonna tell y'all my age, y'all can guess though. If I would have known that 10 years ago, to just allow yourself the grace and the space to be able to grow into who it is that God has already called for you to be, like, I definitely would have saved myself a lot of heartache. I would have saved myself a lot of confusion. I would have saved myself a lot of overthinking, recovering overthinker, and I'm a recovering control freak as well. But yeah, just giving yourself the grace and the space to be able to grow through life. You know, we literally don't know what it is that we're doing, even if we have an idea of like what we're doing, if that makes sense. So I think really it's just about that, and also being open to continuing to learn. I've really taken on the perspective of being ever evolving, because I used to think that I know it all, and sometimes I do be knowing, you know, but on the larger scale, like, I don't know it all. And now that I've placed myself back in the role of being a student, like, it allows me to look at life in a much more exciting way, even when, I don't know if you're like curse on here, even when shit isn't going the way that you want it to, you know? So
Definitely. So, explain a little bit. Well, I tried to do like a little bit of research with self-care versus radical self-care. So basically, and correct me if I'm wrong, self-care being kind of like taking care of yourself, like the things that we know that we're supposed to do, and kind of like doing it definitely in a healthy way, because a lot of people are living these unhealthy lifestyles. They're just not like having everything balanced. So I would just say more so in a healthy way, and then radical self-care being like more intentional healing, and kind of like listening to your body, and just like knowing and being more actively and trying to like be present towards that journey.
Yeah. Will you repeat the question? Are you asking what the difference is? I would agree wholeheartedly by those two definitions. I feel like self-care is what we see, the aesthetic version of that, you know, so for the ladies, getting your nails done, getting your feet done, getting your hair done, things like that. All of which are still very important, especially if those things do make you feel good. However, those things tend to be only superficial, you know, and tend to be looked at on a superficial level. So for me, radical self-care is definitely taking it a step further, and really just diving into like that self-awareness aspect, realizing what it is that you like and that you don't like, whether it's about yourself or about others, and vice versa. Being able to set those boundaries, you know, and realizing what boundaries you need to set, realizing that it's okay to be selfish. One thing that my grandma Barbara taught my mother, what she instilled in us, is that self-preservation is the first law of nature. Right. So if
I have to do whatever it takes to make sure that I'm good first and foremost. Like, that's what I'm going to do, you know? And I feel like it can be challenging to do that, especially if you are a people pleaser or if you're a recovering people pleaser like me, you know? And again, as someone who loves to help others, loves to support others, make sure they're good, it's like if I'm doing all those things, but I'm not good, then it's like, it's not necessarily in vain. However, it's like I know that everything and everyone could be so much better if I'm taking the time for myself, you know?
Well, I definitely want to leave off with, because you said recovering people pleaser. So how did you snatch yourself kind of like out that space? Because honestly, truthfully, that's something I struggle with now. Because like I'm just like, well, I want to, you know, make sure you're good, everyone's good, you happy. So it's kind of hard.
First of all, God, okay, because I was not able to do it by myself. I don't mind giving my age. I'm 28 years of age, and growing up, I definitely, like I said, I love to help others, love to support others, and especially once I started dating and realized in that capacity how I was putting in the people that I was interested in, people that I was investing time in before myself. It wasn't until it really got detrimental to my health, physical health, mental health, spiritual health, and emotional health, that again, God had to snap me up out of it, you know? I keep talking about it, and then I don't know why, but snap back to reality, like, up there goes back, like, for real, like, I had that moment, and so what I experienced to be my true spiritual awakening, I feel like really got into that radical self-care where at a point in time I had to strip myself away of everyone and everything that I was associated with, to where it was just me and God. At that point, I had to look at myself and face myself and realize, okay, why is it that I want to help other people so much? Why is it that I want to help them so much, however, I can't fully help myself? And it just allowed for me to be able to dive into things that happened from 10 years ago when I had to move back home because I flunked out of school and stuff like that. And that, again, mixed with relationships and stuff like that, it was a lot of deep diving that I had to do. And by the grace of God, coming out of that and having made a complete 180 and realizing how important that space of isolation was, it's like, yeah, I'm, again, being a people pleaser, like that's, let me take that back. Being of service is always going to be my goal, and I know as a human, like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. That's part of my purpose. However, I fully realize that I can't do that if I'm overly concerned about other people and I'm neglecting myself. You know, it took me a while to be okay with that, especially because growing up I had heard of being selfish and things like that. So I had to come to terms with being okay with being selfish in that matter, in a healthy aspect. It took a lot of shedding of layers. It took a lot of, realizing my own toxic ways, and things that I had to grow out and evolve from. And it's still a daily, it's a daily practice. It's not something that I've mastered. I don't think it's something that I'll master until it's time for me to transition, So being in that space again and returning to be a student, like, yeah. I said a lot.
Self-care is not selfish, and I feel like it's important to kind of like pull yourself away sometimes and kind of like, separate yourself from things that may not longer serve you or just like kind of don't align to where you're going in the path that you're on. So that's okay. That is okay. Because it was meant for you, will always find a way to be. I be having to tell myself and remind myself all the time.
What's for you will never miss you, So really like believing that, which I think is another key factor, like just believing in that and like allowing yourself to really change your actions daily, like, yeah. I go on and on, but I know we're time crunch.
Unfortunately, we do have to move on, but I love and would love to continue the conversation off camera. We definitely going to get into it because Nia has been so great, just being a big sister, a great just role model, period. So I just want to thank you so much.
I thank you. Like, you already know what it is, and although you are my little sister, like, I do look up to you. Like, you are a source of inspiration for me and to me, and being very intentional with the company I keep doing what it is that you're doing. Like, don't let up. Like, rest, of course, because it's needed, but don't let up. Like, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, and you're gonna keep attracting the people that you need. So.
I'm gonna go cry in the corner, guys, so we can go take a break, and we're gonna play some tunes and vibe out. That was so